Alright, so I went ahead and I've got the second coat finished on these 1/4 inch pieces of plywood, and I'm gonna glue them on the corner down there. So, and I'll finish painting up these 1/2 inch pieces of the balsa wood. So I'm gonna begin doing these terminal blocks here. I'll cut my red and black wire to length. So 1.5 inches or 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. I'm only going to need 2 pieces per two pieces per, so 8 pieces altogether. There's 20 inches of red wire left over. That should be plenty enough to run down inside the dowling to the bottom of the table to give some power. Strips. Twist up that end. I made a makeshift wire holder here for solder. It seems to be, well, that's thin stuff there. So I broke out my old soldering iron because this new one here doesn't seem to have enough gumption to melt the solder. There's this working as I expected it to. He's just putting a little glob of solder on the end of the wire so the screw will hold it in place. And this is my wire holder, I guess. Improvised. 3M innovation working for me, for you. Oh, there's a flaw in the plan. I don't know. Come through fine. This, I was using this with that soldering iron, wasn't heating up, and trying to do it with 2 hands to get it on. The old workhorse here. And this one says 25 watts. And this was supposed to be at 40 watts high. The low is 20 watts. So, I don't know. Red is in that one. Well, clip tool here to hold the two wires together as we solder them. So you see there's solders on there. It'll give it some thickness so the screw doesn't crush it down. Jump them over. Jumping it over. Tighten the screws down. Alright, so this wire comes out from under the table into the red. So you're positive from here to this one. This one we'll be able to run 3 street lights off the side of that terminal block. Once we're done, we'll get a couple block pieces in place here, and we'll continue to do it now that we actually have some heat in the soldering iron. That is terrible. Block wire in. I'm doing it this method to use slider. So now we have positive and negative into here, or say we'll bring it in this side, and positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Sorry. So I'll have run three light bulbs off one wire out through the table. And like I said, it's the power wire. Power wire is going up through a 1/2 inch dowel with a hole drilled through the middle of it. So, and these are 1/2 inch, well, say 1/2 inch square. So you're able to hide it better than, I know for the controllers, the terminal blocks under there were larger, way larger. The word escapes me. But on the end of the wire, the slide under the screw. Anyhow, there. First terminal block done. I'll continue on doing the rest. wire together to make it easier to put through that little drill hole. When I did the power tap, there was not much left. There I had a half-inch drill. I had a 3/8" drill. I drilled straight through. Those are only 4" posts. No. The same, I run the power, I'm running the power on this bank corner from the inside, whereas on the back straightaway the power's run up through the back post. But because of it being the bank corner, I did not want to have to drill an 8" post straight through. So we'll have 4 to 5 inches. I believe actually it's 4 inches to the bottom of the inside of the bank corner. Even that, I've had some casualties. The drill bit comes up the side, not exactly straight. I've tried holding my drill press. If I put the super long bit in that I have, instead of spending another $30 on a bit, will not go up high enough. Alright, so I guess those weren't as even. Those were not as even as I thought, come out a little different. But a little bend and adjustment can fix. H for how are you? Alright, so that concludes this part of the Alright, now that we have our turtle blocks ready, we're gonna position them inside the bottom of the corner. Where I coated it with the packaging tape. I've glued in the spacer. This is only going to be 3 inches on an angle right there to make the shape of the bottom of the bridge. So we'll put it in here. I'll cut with my X-Acto knife around it. Actually, once this is all done, will be done. It'll be all peeled off. Screws that I use to mount these terminal blocks. Same screws that I screw the track down to the table with. That's why they're over on the track. Well, let's get that there, that there, there. I'll apply too much pressure to this. I think I'm going to go get my mini drill there and we'll get a Oh, there was some fancy ballet move I just did there to stay above. Alright, so again, I don't want to put too much pressure on this thing that's resting on the fence. And so just a little drill hole so I can start this screw. Alright, yeah, it's grabbing really good now. Alright, so there is the way we're going to do it. All right. Right, so the drill bit worked there. We'll see how. All right, so with the drill in the pilot hole, we don't have to apply much pressure at all. Actually wasn't track. The head of it's got a black marker on it before I painted the track. Okay, we have the one power tap installed on the bottom of the corner now. I have a stack of 1/2 inch pieces of balsa wood to paint, and we'll get back to gluing pieces on once I have all those painted. We'll unplug these soldering irons. This one is not hot at all. Imagine that. The guy at the hardware store looked at me very funny when I said I needed a 1/64th drill bit to build a fence. Maybe I'll use that for the title of the video there. I'll do a little video on, I have the pieces cut for the fence of the exit on the pit lane over there. So we'll maybe do a short video for that too. Alright, right now we're painting. Painting day again. Oh, here we go, painting 96 pieces of 4 inch by 1/2 inch balsa wood. friends are back. Oh, so I can put that over there now. So I won't spill it, but picking it up to move it there as where I spill it. Alright, we have the 96 pieces there of the 4" by 1/2" balsa wood painted, second side. We'll let that dry. I sand them down and give it a second coat. And then we'll start cutting them into 2" pieces. I'll do the 3 marks. Put the mark at 1" so we're overlapping them. It's easier to see with the pencil mark that you're actually at 1" in. And maybe it's slot car time. Put the clamp on the corner down here. See, underneath, clamped up. Pieces cut. So we get glued on there. We'll continue with that. If you enjoy my slot car videos, please smash that like button, share my videos, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more slot car videos coming for you shortly.